Hey guys, I know it's been a really long time, but I had a little bit of time. My little baby was sleeping, so I got everything set up to do a little bit of like a favorites video and just a few new things and just some general thoughts on beauty products because I haven't filmed a video in so long. Well, in the hustle of that, she woke up because she was sleeping on my bed. So she is right here, and I figured I would I don't know, I guess I'll go ahead and introduce her to y'all. This was not the video I planned to do, but it just worked out that way. So anyways, this is Vera. Vera, hey, can you look at the camera? Say hey. I know a few of you follow me on Instagram, and I recently made a Snapchat. I mainly do it to stalk other people and see what they snap about, because I don't think I'm that interesting and I don't really snap that much, and if I do, it's probably my kids. I may get more involved in it once I can figure it out. I kind of feel like a dinosaur when I'm trying to operate it. I just thought of one more thing. Anyways, so I'll try to remember to put my Instagram and Snapchat down below. And my Instagram's just like my personal one, so it's not really beauty oriented, but if you're curious about my life, maybe you'll want to see that. So anyways, if you follow me on those, then you've probably seen her before. And she is just a little over 4 months old now. So anyways, she's of course a favorite. So let's get started. So I have really been shopping my stash a lot. I changed up my whole makeup setup and I brought everything into one area, so I'm trying to like pull from it daily. So I find myself trying to wear like a different eye look every time I put on makeup. And I'll go for like a week where I wear makeup every day, and then I may not wear makeup for but once a week. So it's been just very haphazard, but everything that's like a true favorite is like a big oldie. It's just shopping your stash and pulling out things that you used to really like. So the first thing, now my skin, my rosacea is acting up so bad right now. I was at my parents' last week, and so we were out in the pool all day, and the sun really aggravates rosacea. And I will say, it looks worse on camera than it does in real life. Like this patch right here, I don't know what it is, but it's like the camera brings out the red. Anyway, so right now it wouldn't really be good, but I pulled out my Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation in the shade 2.0. I have been loving this. It covers really nicely, but it's still very lightweight. Like it doesn't look like you have cake face. You don't feel like you have cake face. It covers a lot. If you have anywhere between like skin to good skin, you're gonna look flawless. Even when my skin looks bad, it does a pretty decent job. I do use a little extra help, either like my Becca Pistachio Corrector or my Cosmetics by Redness or something like that. But this is so nice. I can see why some people say this is like their favorite foundation. I'm really loving it, and I've almost purged it, and that's why I tried it again to see if I wanted to purge it. I love it, love it. I'm not wearing it today, of course. Okay, and then 2 blushes, and these are both from some people I watch. You know, they'll mention a blush and you're like, let me pull that out again. Okay, and this was Jessica Green 518 recently mentioned this. It's the MAC Royal Sunset Blush. Came out in that All About Orange collection a few summers ago. I don't think that was the correct term, but something like that. And it is kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a bright pop of, it's like punchy, like, I don't mean like peachy pink. This is my Buxom Creamsicle Gloss, and it's kind of like the blush version of that. And it just is something that I think is a bright pop of color, but it's kind of like a bright pastel, if that makes sense. Kind of like this lip gloss is, which this isn't like necessarily a favorite this month, but I really like it. I was wearing it earlier today actually, but I've enjoyed this. I know it's limited edition, but you may find it on a vlog sale, eBay, whatever. MAC may re-release it. Speaking of MAC, are y'all super excited about the Selena collection coming out this year? I am very excited. Okay, and then another oldie but goodie is Benefit Dandelion Blush. And a lady I watch on here, her name I think is like Bonster, maybe some numbers. I'll try to remember down below. And she did I think a Sephora haul where she picked up the Dandelion liquid blush. And I know, like, I go in phases. I like cream, I want to like a cream blush, but it takes away my coverage on my cheeks when I'm blending it out. But the liquid, I feel like I could just press it in. So I don't know. Anyways, and she talked about Dandelion, and I still have the one where you take off the lid. So I pulled mine back out, and I've had this for a hot minute. I mean, I really actually have a pretty big dent in it. And it is just like this neutral to cool tone baby pink with a little bit of shimmer. I feel like it is one of those you could wear with anything. If you're wearing a smoky eye or a bright lip, especially like a red lip, I think it would be pretty. I think I might have thrown a little bit on today, but my skin looks so bad, so don't judge the blush if that's the case. And I wanted to hold off filming a video till my skin looked a little bit better, but I never know when I'm going to have time. I'm sorry I've been so haphazard with my filming, and I have so missed you guys, but I'm going to do it when I can. Okay. And I'm still working on my Benefit Hoola bronzer, but this I got last year in Birchbox. It's the Balm Desert Bronzer Blush. It's just a little sample, and I've been loving this. I kind of wear it. It's like a rosy bronzer. I've been wearing it as a bit of like bronzer blush all in one, and it's really nice for those days when you're trying to be kind of quick and fast and get your makeup done, but it's still very, very pretty. I could wear this as a bronzer, I could wear it as a blush, or I could wear it all in one, and I really enjoy this little thing. Okay, that's all that kind of stuff. And then I have one eyeshadow, and I have been wearing this more than anything else. I've been trying to incorporate like my new stuff and my old stuff and focus on singles and stuff. Can't say that anymore. But this is the Burberry eyeshadow before they reformulated it, so I feel like I'm being a little douchey with the MAC blush in this, but it's the Pale Barley. I cannot attest to the new formula on Pale Barley, but I hear the new formula is really not good. And this is it. I don't have my lights on because I just didn't have the time. I'm sorry. At first when I got this, I just didn't think it was really that special. And I'm going to compare it to MAC Patina, if I can hold them both. I would say they're similar. I don't want to say they're the same. This is like the world's worst comparison and swatch video because I'm doing it one-handed. But if you cannot get the old formula Pale Barley and you want to try it, or if you've tried the new one and you think it sucks or whatever, try MAC Patina. Because I guess sometimes when I wear eyeshadow, I want it to be something that's like, oh, that's a definite change. And this is such like a, kind of like a sandy light color that it's not a dramatic difference on your eyes, but it is such a pretty color and it's so natural. Oops. And I wear it, I've been really enjoying it because it's such like an easy everyday look without being like, whoa, she's wearing some brown eyeshadow or some gold or some bronze or orange or whatever, which there's nothing wrong with that. I definitely like those kind of colors, but this is just such an everyday color. If you have this stored around from back in the day, pull it back out, give it a try. If you want it, maybe pick up MAC Patina, especially now that MAC shadows are $6 a pan. I don't know where I've been. I just found out about that like a week ago. And anyways, I'm trying to decide if there's anything I need. Okay. The Drunk Elephant skincare has been all the rage. And I did pick up the face oil from Dermstore with a 30% off code. And I've been enjoying it fine, but I don't really want to talk about skincare because my face has kind of done, you know, a bad turn of events. But I decided to pick up their lip balm because I am a lip balm junkie. And it's the Drunk Elephant Lippy. I guess that's how you pronounce it. And it is a really small little tube. And for the price, it's small. And if you look at it, you can see that there is not a whole lot of product. That's how much is left. So it doesn't start with a whole lot. However, I've been using this since the beginning of May. And I still have probably at least a month left, maybe another month. So I would say 3 months of use, and I use this multiple times a day. Morning, night, every time I go into the bathroom, every time I wash my hands. I love lip balm. And I've really enjoyed this because, for one, it is like a small little stick. It is a stick, but it makes your lips feel like a potted lip balm. And don't think I've seen anybody talk about this, but everybody loves like the Dior Creme de Rose or the By Terry or the Nooks or whatever. But a potted lip balm's a little gross sometimes, and this gives you the same feel of those potted ones, because the potted balms are so much better than a stick in my mind. It has mongongo nut oil, I have no idea what that is, avocado seed oil, and peptides. It may have like a faint sweet hint to it, but it's really not anything. It says it's anti-aging, protective, nourishes, volumizes, rejuvenates lips. I would say, I don't want to say it makes my lips larger, but I would say it makes them look a little nicer. I don't know if that's the mongongo, the peptides, or what, but I really like this lip balm, and I can see myself repurchasing this again. And like, I like lip balms, but I use them so much that I usually go to the next one, the Sio Bigelow Night Balm. I really love to. Okay, so I want to talk about these. These are the Lancome Juicy Shakers. I absolutely love the YSL Tintinol. So when these came out, I was like, oh, I gotta get those. And I ordered these two and one more. The other one I ordered, I think, was like Boomerang or Melly Melon, one of those. I was like on the fence about it. I sent it back. It did nothing for me. And these were kind of just like, eh. But I was like, I'm going to keep them because, you know, they're decent. But a girl on here, lady, Lauren, I'll try to remember to link her channel below. She picked up one and she was just raving about it. And I kept thinking, I can't see what the hype is. Coffee Break with Danny was raving about them. And this is the one I'm wearing today. It is Freedom of Peach. If you know me, you know this is my kind of color. And then I also got Piece of Cake, which is a really pretty kind of neutral everyday mauve shade. This one I love. Now, it's thinner. It's more like a serum kind of consistency, where the YSL one is more of like a thicker oil that sinks, you know, kind of sticks around longer. But I don't think I was getting enough on the applicator. In case you haven't seen, the applicator is the coolest little thing. It is like this sponge. It feels so nice. And they each kind of have their own scent. Anyways, so you shake it up really well. And then I think I mixed a few different tips. I unscrew it all the way and then just put it back on there. And then I'd go and do it really hard. And since it's open and it's not on the holes, and then you just shake it down really fast or just hard, it puts so much more on the sponge. So you want to have it open and then go like dun dun. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, ever since those tricks, I have loved it so much more. I really like it. It doesn't stick around a long time, but it's nice. And Nordstrom recently had them 20% off. I think they were like $16, so that's pretty good. Okay, then since I was on the lip oil kick, this is a new item, so I can't really tell you my thoughts on it. But it's the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil, and I got the shade Raspberry. It gives you pretty much no color. It's pretty much clear with like the faintest hint of pink. Smells like raspberries. It feels nice. It feels more similar to the YSL one, so I'm excited to give this a little bit more of a try. This is kind of like a what's new, favorites, fails, stuff like that. Okay, since we're talking about new, I'll talk about two more things. I gave into the hype, guys. And I got the Becca palette with Jaclyn Hill. I've used it just a few times, but so far, I really like it. It's really pretty. I love white and gold together, and that's what the palette is. You've all seen it. I have not tried Champagne Pop until this palette, but I really like it. It's the one over here. And then Prosecco Pop is this one, and it's a gold, but it definitely can make your skin look a little yellow if you're fair. So that one I don't know how much I'll be using as a true highlighter, maybe in the summer more, but I did use it as an eyeshadow and I really liked it. Then the blushes, the one over here is Rosé Spritz. It's one of the luminous ones. It is so pretty. In the middle is Amaretto. I love those kind of shades. It is definitely a darker color, but not too dark. I can pull it off. And then the one over here is Pamplemousse, and those are both mineral blushes. I haven't even tried Pamplemousse, but the other two mixed together, applied on top of each other, they are so pretty. This, I'm not saying is a favorite, it's just like one of those new things, but I'm really loving it. So, okay, and then with that Sephora order, I had a code for the Boscia White Charcoal Mattifying Makeup Setting Spray, little deluxe sample to try. I haven't had a chance to really test it out, but I'm excited to try it. And that's like really the only makeup I've picked up lately, so that's why I'm showing it to you. I thought about doing a clothing haul because I picked up a few things, so I may do that. I still need to do like a mommy favorites. I'm so behind. Okay, and then on feet. I have psoriasis on the bottoms of my feet, and especially when the weather changes, it acts up really bad. I mean, it's bad to the point of it's almost hard to walk on my feet some days. So being desperate, I pulled out my Lush Lemony Flutter Cuticle Balm. I have stickers on it because my daughter decorates everything. And I just slathered this on the bottoms of my feet. Figured it works for cuticles, why not try that? And it is just this thick balm, and it has helped so much. I had to mention it as a favorite. Whether you have seriously damaged feet like myself, or you're just really wanting to get them pedicure ready for the summer wearing sandals, because it is really embarrassing when people see my feet and they think, oh, she just needs to take care of her feet. But there's nothing I can do to really make it any better. I've had prescription creams and ointments and stuff for my feet, and they just don't help. The Josie Maran Argan hand cream is the best thing I've ever used. But right now I just needed something so much more moisturizing. So I wanted to talk about this. And then lastly, another foot item, the L'Occitane Dry Skin Foot Cream with 15% shea butter. This, I don't even like their hand cream. I love this foot cream. Now this is not something that's like, this is super ultra repairing, but just like general dry feet, and nightly I'll use this. It is so relaxing for tired, achy feet. It has a little bit of lavender in it, lavender oil, lavender essential oil, but it is so soothing and relaxing at the end of the night. I can sometimes convince my husband to rub my feet with this, and it feels so nice because your feet are so tired and achy. You've been on them all day. It's moisturizing. I absolutely love it. I picked this up at the VIB sale back in November, and I still have a good amount left, and I use it pretty often. I wouldn't say always every night. Y'all should see her. She's like covering her ears like she's sick of this talk. So that is, I guess, recent favorites. I was going to say fails, but I don't think I really have any true fails. Just, it's a lot of like rediscovered stuff and then a few new things. So that's the kind of stuff that I've just been really reaching for lately. And my little chunky monk, I wish she would look at y'all. Vera, Vera, Vera. There she is. Can you smile? She is like the smiliest baby. I think she's just very confused right now while I'm talking to a wall. And she's looking at all my makeup. So anyways, I hate this is how she's introduced. I had all these plans to do like this great video. Sorry, but life just doesn't work out that way. Oh, one more thing I saw. Okay. Bonster, who talked about the Dandelion blush, she mentioned this thing. It is called the Makeup Mat. It has this like textured substance on the back to where you could put it like on a counter, and it comes folded up either like this or like this. I forget. I got it at Walmart. It's around like $2 to $3, and it's for you to change out the color on your makeup brush. Kind of like the Vera Mona one by Sephora, which is Vera Mona a person or brand? I don't know. Anyways, you get your brush and you just do like this, and you will see the makeup on this. And I believe it says you can throw it in the washing machine. I'll have to, you know, look into that. but it takes all the color off of your brushes. I'm not somebody that was ever going to purchase the Vera Mona one because to me that just seemed a little unnecessary, but whatever. But for the $2 to $3, I had to try this, and it works really well. And it's been nice since I've been trying to change up my eye looks every time I wear makeup to just use everything and figure out if it's something I really want to keep, because I've done some decluttering and I think I have a makeup sale coming up. I'm just trying to get all my ducks in a row and know that I'm going to have to like, you know, get my act together before I do that. So anyways, that is all. I hope to see you again soon with a video. I'll have another sample Sunday this week because I have been using my samples. And I'll probably have like a mommy favorites coming up pretty soon. Maybe a clothing haul. Honestly, I have all my specific videos I try to do. Empties, sample Sundays, favorites, project use it up. But other than that, I'm kind of at a loss for some video ideas. So if you would give me any suggestions, please. If you're somebody that leaves me comments regularly, comment down below. I'd love to talk to you again because I feel like I've been so out of touch. I've been watching videos, but not a lot. My watch later list is probably like 400 videos, so I'm probably not going to watch all those. But anyways, Miss Sassafras is ready to go. So we're going to go, but it was so good to film a video. I hope you enjoy, and I'm glad you got to meet her. So I will let you guys go, and I will talk to you later. Can you say bye? Say bye. She's just too busy looking at makeup, so bye guys.